want to look like
smooth, glass, emotionless, dead inside.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I brought you Jeuveau. I brought you Jeuveau. This is the only thing I use on myself. So it is the same botulinum toxin type A, like brand Botox, but Jeuveau goes
not
through...
like me type A, but go ahead.
It goes through a different manufacturing process called high pure manufacturing. Takes away unnecessary proteins. We see less resistance with it, which I love about a Botox. Tends to kick in a little quicker, lasts a little longer. As it wears off, you still stay with that nice glassy skin texture. Okay. So it's my personal favorite, so that's what I brought you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna wipe down just a touch. And I'm gonna do the areas that I think we will definitely treat, but we'll do a little consult with you still.
So I've heard that a lot of times people that have thinner skin or like have been going through menopause, like sometimes they require it in different areas, or now I could be wrong. I'm just, I'm a TikTok. So I'm just going off what I heard on the talk.
Which is what?
Or that maybe sometimes you need less Botox when you're older.
No, that's crazy.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Okay, we'll get off TikTok, get you into a medical encyclopedia. That's not how it works.
Okay. This is why we need people like you here.
I will say oftentimes the preventative nature of Botox does not get enough credit. Okay. So if you think about a muscle not moving for 3 months and then compound that into years of not moving, that's a wrinkle that hasn't worked in 3 years. Okay, so when we say Botox,
we're disabling the wrinkle.
We're disabling the wrinkle. So there's another fear that's like, well, what happens if I stop? Nothing. You're going to restart aging. Right. Well, you might start your aging 5 years down the line. You're going to have less wrinkles to start because you haven't wrinkled in a number of years. Right. So preventative Botox, it's not gimmicky. It is real. Needing less Botox as you age is gimmicky, not real.
Okay. Misinformation.
Okay. So I think what we'll do is I'll go through the areas. If something doesn't bother you, you're just going to be like, we can skip it. If I don't mention something.
Anything.
Okay. So here's what I'll classically do. This is my favorite treatment. So if you raise your eyebrows, we're going to treat the forehead wrinkles. Okay, frown down for me. We're going to treat the 11s. There's a couple of wrinkles that cross the nose. Those are like bunny lines. We can do 4 units on either side of the nose and treat that if it bothers you.
It does.
Okay. Around the eyes, when you scrunch, this is a full-blown complex. So if we treat under the eyebrow itself, we get a brow lift. Yes?
Yes.
If we treat the above area of the complex, we get our crow's feet. And I like to treat the lower area of the circle with microtox, which is a small number of Botox units, very superficial. We get the wrinkle, but we don't make your smile unnatural.
Okay.
So it's a great trade-off to get rid of some of these wrinkles that drag down the cheek.
Right.
Okay? Lip flip, do you typically do that?
I do. I get like little bits of Botox
right above the lip.
Yeah.
Do you drool?
Yes.
Okay. So what I will typically do for my patients, instead of injecting this area, I will inject around the nasolabial fold so that we get a different muscle point. We still get a nice lack of inversion of the lip. The lip's going to look fuller, but you're not going to drool.
Okay.
So it's a good trade-off. Okay.
No
so
drooling.
those are all my favorite Botox areas. Any areas that I haven't mentioned?
No.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
No.
Classic Botox, it's going to take that 2 weeks to kick in. Jeuveau Botox, honestly, the next day you'll notice a difference. It will fully settle at that 2-week mark. Just going to have you angle your head slightly. Smile.
Do you feel like the more you get Botox, the faster it works? Is that it? It doesn't matter. Good injector. I don't even feel like I'm not flinching at all.
You're great.
Thank you.
You do? She's so good.
So I actually used to practice acupuncture. I
Oh,
went
wow.
to China for 4 weeks to learn acupuncture, and people tell me all the time when I do their Botox that it feels different than other injectors.
It does.
units to spare. We did it, Cindy.
Yay!
All right, give it to me. Let me put it in the
Yeah, I was
brow
just
lift.
gonna say.
Oh my God. I'm going to be unrecognizable.
You can keep the vial as a souvenir if you want.
Thank you
Okay,
so
not so
much.
bad, right? When I tell my
Yeah.
patients 20 seconds, it really is like
Wow,
20
that
seconds.
was quick. I love
Okay.
it. Thanks.
Welcome back to the club.
Thank you.
I shouldn't have allowed